Hello everybody, welcome to my Pokemon Ruby Durchlocke challenge. So I finished up with the 10th session, literally, in the last episode. There's a lot of technical difficulties with those ones, from a segment of video disappearing to accidentally forgetting to record audio for a partial segment, or something happened to the audio. I don't remember exactly. But anyways, so what we've got going on is basically finish up My Bad Nun, go over and start working on Gulpy. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do a quick look. How much do we need? 10,093 experience for My Bad Nun. So that should be. Oh wow! Look at that. What a Coinkydink. No. Okay. Well then, that one just happened to be a beautiful coincidence. I have a cat saying hello. This is Darth. Darth, say hello. Okay, he was quieter that time. Pet him a bit and try to play. Okay, walking. Oh god, it's so hard. Okay, there we go. Walking. Walking. Okay, Darth, really? Go on, go. Darth likes attention. Okay, so anyways, off we go. This is the first time Darth has tried to... No, girl. Stop shaking around on stuff. Keep going. Go, Darth. Go. Wait. Okay, whatever. My Bad Nun's out. Yeah! My Bad Nun also knows Spark now. I don't remember when that was actually learned. But, yeah, it's useful. Okay, there we go. The magic of Spark. Okay, so My Bad Nun has a little more than 10 fights, maybe 10 or 15. So that's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. So, I'm gonna do what I like to do around Gulpins and switch in Gulpy, of course. Because Gulpy can't be poisoned by poison gas, and that's really nice. I should probably put them to sleep. Oh, they're already doing it to me. Okay, is it just me, or are they stronger than me? I feel like they're stronger than me. That's not a good situation. No, I'm stronger than them, never mind. I'm just being stupid. Yawn. This is, you guys are gonna be hearing this definitely later than this actually is, because yeah. So basically, yeah, I used Yawn, I think. But like my senior project that I'm doing is on Pokemon. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in the past or not, but it's on Pokemon. Actually, I know I've mentioned it on Google+, but basically it's about Pokemon and how it has an appeal to an older audience, and how like how they're trying to appeal to an older and or wider audience, because a lot of those people who loved Pokemon when they were young have grown up a bit. They still recognize it, but they're kind of out of the loop, so they're trying to kind of reincorporate them into Pokemon. So the first thing I talk about in it is basically the Pokemon metagame and the competitive scene of it, because that's kind of like it's more so the older people who play Pokemon do. I mean, they do have the younger tournaments, and honestly, I don't think I could beat any of the younger players at VGC and all that. But when when you look at it, like, there's this wide array of, you know, older people who play Pokemon for the very competitive aspects. You know, these are the people who go through IV breeding, EV training, to make sure they have the right natures, all that stuff. And so actually, I talk about each of the major mechanics in the game. I touch on the typing system, of course. I touch on like all the basics. And I start getting into the really complex things, like talking about base stats, talking about EVs and IVs, talking about like how natures work, items, all of that stuff. And at the time you guys are hearing this, I need to be. See, I think I should be just past half done. Should be a little ways past 50 of my 100 required 3/4 filled 3x5 note cards. So, just a fun fact, I've been making mine on a computer. I made a PowerPoint that was 3x5 slides, put in a literal just scan of a 3x5 note card, put it in, modify the text so that it aligns with the lines. I actually think I can fit more information onto those note cards that way than I could in my own handwriting, because I write somewhat large, especially for certain letters. So I feel like it's better that way. I mean, there's definitely disadvantages, but yeah, it's a fun project. I have to have let's see, I have to have at least 8 sources. I have 7 right now, so I'm doing great source-wise. I need to have at least 5 different types of sources. I was done with that a while ago. Like, I actually have the J-Wits, his video on EVs and IVs, which is a little bit dated, but the information in it is still valuable and still usable. And so that's kind of a thing that I was like, I'm sure he's done one. I know for a fact he's done one. I think I watched it back a long time ago when I first started watching his videos. That was a stupid idea, but yeah, it was a stupid idea. Okay. Bad situation, but I think I can escape it. I have enough health. Phase Spark, I'll just finish off, get experience and run. Yeah, but it's okay. This is unpleasant. But yeah, it's interesting to be able to like research something I love in school, as well as watch YouTube videos about it in school as well. I'm actually probably gonna have more than 8 sources, which is, you know, extra, you know, extra grade. Not really. It's not like I'm gonna get bonus points on it, but you know, it's something that they'll look at more excitedly and be like, wow, that they tried really hard and they got information. My only issue is actually getting to 50, because right now, this is like a week or 2. Maybe a week before, before I actually have to, turn in the, like, full 50, like, the first half of my note cards, and show those off. The only thing I'm really worried about is the fact that the next set we have, you know, really comes into play like a week or 2 later, because we have, like, this is the semester that there's like the most time taken out. So that's going to be a little bit tough to work with, but you know, I'll try and get all my facts on cards nice and quick. I had a very productive day recently. I went from 15 to 26 note cards, so that's a full, like, 11. And so if I keep this pace up, I'll definitely be able to finish it. Lucky for me, a lot of people that aren't me in one of the classes I have that has a lot of computers around where I can actually do research and stuff in free time, a lot of the computers have been having like issues where they would just freeze and then go and just stop and go. People started nicknaming it the Vanilla Ice virus because, well, we have no idea that it's a virus. It just freezes things. Vanilla Ice, I don't know why. But yeah, basically, I work in there when I'm done with my other classwork, which I am going to be done for a while, considering that everyone's so far behind me. I'll be able to get tons of like just research done in that class alone, and then hopefully I'll be able to finish up relatively soon on my actual like main series games and the metagame stuff, because I'm excited to delve into what makes like their expansion so big, like things like Pokemon Go and Pokken Tournament, things like they're types of games that are more generally an older audience thing. I mean, Pokken Tournament I don't see being higher than a 10. I don't remember if it's rated quite yet, but you know, just the idea of fighting games. Fighting games are so commonly this thing that, you know, as you get older you do. I mean, a lot of kids play them, but like most of the people you'll see playing like Street Fighter or Tekken are definitely going to be an older audience. So while the game has a wider appeal, it's generally targeted at a somewhat older audience. And that's also true of Pokemon Go. I mean, Pokemon Go, anybody's going to be able to play it, but you know, people who can actually travel and like drive around, like the people you see doing the biggest things in Ingress are adults, and most people who play Ingress are adults. And Pokemon Go is kind of a way to take the Ingress style game and kind of expand that brand to younger audiences. And it works the opposite way with Pokemon. They're trying to expand Pokemon to some older audiences. I mean, I know a lot of people who played Speed Magnet 10, but I know a lot of people who played Pokemon when they were young who were extremely excited for Pokemon Go, because it's like, I don't have to buy something. I have a phone, the game is free, or I can pay a small amount to get it, or I can pay some money to get just the special version of it. And you know, there's a lot of genuine excitement around Pokemon Go and the, you know, older audience that kind of has been faded out. Like, they've lost most of their interest that they had in Pokemon, and now it's going to kind of pull them back a bit. They'll be able to experience the new Pokemon. They'll be able to experience all sorts of new mechanics that were incorporated more recently. And they'll be able to like learn about those and be introduced to them in a setting that's more leisurely. It's not like they're diving into a new gen of Pokemon and they haven't played since like first, second, or third. I know a lot of people at our high school who we go to, they haven't played much since 4th gen. Like early 4th gen, like Diamond and Pearl, they didn't really. Platinum was a little bit like at the point where they're starting to edge out, and then they really edged out though with the 5th gen and beyond. And so it's going to be cool to see like people like introduced to these new Pokemon that they haven't ever seen or played a game with. And I'm excited to see what that reaction is from these kind of aged out fans of the main series Pokemon games. And you know, that's part of the reason I'm so excited to see Pokemon Go, because it will reinvigorate what is already, as I researched it and found out, it will reinvigorate the second most famous, most popular, and most successful video game franchise in history. And it might pass up Mario if it does that, because Mario is the most successful, and like Pokemon is the second most successful and the most successful RPG in history. It's actually a true thing. Or most successful, yeah, it's the most successful in terms of all media RPG, and the most successful single player RPG. I mean, Pokemon has multiplayer, but it's generally a single player experience. I mean, look at this. I'm playing by myself. I'm not having any issues without having any other people. It's definitely a single player experience driven game series. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you love Disc. I hope you guys have been enjoying Poke Chats, because they're back now. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed a nice finish. But anyways, see you guys. If you liked this video and would like to see more, please subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Google+, where we post behind-the-scenes things, funny pictures, and more. We hope to see you there.